I am in my woods. This property we just bought, and I'm in the back portion of it right now. First time being here, and just making my way back up to the front. My husband and I just purchased this property. There's about 116 acres total. Most of it is heavily wooded like this. These are what I believe to be poplar. And then back here there's a bunch of maples, little maples, which is very cool. And occasionally a ginormous maple, which I'm very happy to see. The front portion is a lot of poplar and pine trees. I'm in Upper Michigan, the UP, Upper territory. This has been logged. This is ginormous. Can't tell how big that thing is, that stump. There's branches and down logs everywhere. Stumps, pine trees, lots of down branches, dead branches, holes, logs, cobweb I just got. Oh, there's a nice one. Got some problems, but big. I'm following this animal trail because it is the best way to get through, because this is pretty thick here. I have my handy machete in case I need it to get through. Here's a bunch of logging mess. A couple big stumps. These are pretty old. You can kick them down. These are wet. We had a lot of rain lately. More branches. And I am a neatnik, so this drives me crazy. I just want to pick all these up. But what I'm finding is that when you have over 100 acres, you're not gonna. It's too much. So you have to learn to let go. Let's see here. That is a pricker. Oh, raspberries. We have a lot of black raspberries. I don't see any berries here. I found some earlier. We have a lot of black raspberries. Oh, did you see that? That scared the crap out of me. I think that was it's not a quail. It's the other one. Ouch. Can't remember the name. Boy, that scared me. I don't know if that got on the camera or not. My trail's kind of getting low. A grouse? I think it's a grouse. All I know is I scared him and he scared me. It's kind of eerie when you're out in the woods by yourself and all you have is trees. That's a nice tree. I don't know if you can see back in there. I'm guessing it's a big old maple. Can't quite see. I don't wear my glasses. Nice tree. There's a lot of young maples coming up. And I don't know what this is about. There's mounds of dirt everywhere. Sometimes there's mounds, and sometimes there's holes. And there's always a lot of branches and sticks. My trail is getting heavy. It's gonna be fun. Some mushrooms. I need to learn more about mushrooms. I'm guessing those are not probably edible. Ouch. Mosquitoes getting me. We have a lot of Indian pipe, which I don't think that's a mushroom. I think that might be a fungus. I'm not great on my forest. Oh boy. Sorry for the branches. Oh, and cobwebs. You don't have to see all the cobwebs I've had on my face today. My understanding is if I keep going this way, which I believe is west, there will eventually be less trees, from what I could tell on the satellite picture. I definitely have found the mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. Which way? Which way? Which way? I see some pine trees. Let me try this way. These bushes are the most aggravating things. Oh. These are cherry trees. We have a lot of those around too. They don't seem to grow very well. They seem to grow in clumps and then have knots or other problems. They don't get very big. Boy. Oh, branch to the face. There's that nice maple. All right, let's reconvene. I'm gonna try and get into lighter forest. Okay. Well, it's been about 15-20 minutes since I was in the thick woods. Now I'm up to my waist in ferns and getting close to the front of this parcel. We're starting to see more pine trees up here. And I just found a nice old apple tree. I don't think the sun's gonna let you see it very good. The sun's right there. There's a few apples at the top. Where are they? I'll have to come back and clean this out. It's pretty heavy underneath of it. It's pretty old looking. But I was reading that you can trim them up and get some more life out of them, so we'll do that. We found quite a few around here up in the front area. So I'm wading through ferns, which is actually terrifying because you can't see underneath there. I pulled my bear spray out because I am scared of bears, and I can just picture one snuggled up under these ferns taking a nap, and then I come along and step on him. I think maybe this section here used to be a logging road where all these ferns are. It just seems like there's no trees. I think that was an apple tree that has succumbed. Maybe not. Maybe it's a pine. Now that I look at the trunk, I think it was a pine. But this seems like a nice wide open area. There's a tree that needs some help. The squirrel chirping at me. You probably can't hear. We have a lot of red squirrels. Oh, my jingle. I don't know, can you hear my jingle? I have a bear bell that I wear when I'm by myself, usually walking around. It's where I like to be out looking around. I'm never going to be able to see all of this. These pine trees, I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I think, see this one, it's got the 2 needles, but it's got longer. I'm not sure if it's a jack pine or not. It has the green. Can you see it's got the green pine cones, and then it also has the open, when you think of a pine cone, the dried pine cones. This one's loaded with green ones. Yep, and sap. I need to learn more about pine trees and what we have and how we can make them better, healthier. I'd like to be able to make a little difference with our property and helping the environment, and try and make sure that these trees are healthy and growing good, and do what we can. It's a lot of work. We have a wood chipper, so we could chip up some of our branches that are laying around. There's a lot of them. So that's just a poplar, but yeah, it's got the sun's not good for video. It's got some speckles on the leaves, so I don't know if you can see that. The leaves aren't, there's bugs, or it's got something wrong with it. There's a few different types of pine trees that we have. Lots of poplars, some bigger ones. Oops, I'm tripping over a log. The ferns are getting tall on me again. You see that funny pine tree that is loaded with pine cones up there. Kind of interesting. I think it's interesting. All right. I'm hoping to come out on somewhat of a trail that we have made. We found an old trail they had back in here, and we have a brush hog to pull behind our four-wheeler, which works really well, if anybody's ever wondered about that. There's some old pine trees. I'm not sure what type they are yet. I believe somebody told me they might be red pine, but I'm not really sure. This is opening up, thank gosh. Maybe I'll find my trail in my ride home. Let's see here. We have a lot of this mossy stuff under the pine trees. And it's very sandy around here. I'm going to silence my bell. Now I haven't been looking at my map to see where I'm at. I may not be heading the right direction. I better check my direction. Glad I looked. I was going the wrong way. So I'm gonna go back this way. Hey, Bo. Shush. Shush, Bo. So I don't recognize. I've walked around this area a bunch, but I don't recognize this area particularly. I'm getting crapped up in here. These trees. Whoever knew there could be so many trees. Goodness. We have a lot of these big rocks. I don't know. Can't probably see very well because of the sun. No. Big old rocks. Piles of them sometimes. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, I think I was tricked. I thought I saw the trail, but apparently it wasn't. Get closer. There's definitely plenty of pine cones around. Plenty of this mossy stuff. Comes the sun. Out here it's all dry. It's crunching. So this is the front. This is really, really sandy. And these trees right here don't look too bad. But I can't see on my screen. I don't know what you're seeing. It's too sunny for me to see. It's a beautiful day. It's just hot. Thought moving to the UP, it's gonna be cool. Gonna wear sweatshirts. Gonna have bonfires. Yeah, it's been really hot. Alright, I'm just kind of whittling my way up this way. We have a trail around here somewhere. I've been out for, probably been out for about 3 hours walking. I walked about 80 acres. I went to the back of the 80 acres. And then I walked kind of up the middle. This here is where we were wood chipping. We had a big pile of branches over there. And we took all those and put them in our chipper. I made just a little pile, which is pretty cool. So we're hoping to be able, yeah, I'll go this way, be able to keep things cleaned up as much as we can. Anyway, so that is the gist. I am back at the trail. I see the trail. Yay. The bears didn't get me today, which is awesome. So this is what we're doing. We are making our way through our 100 acres. We have a camper. We been working on some little projects. We're working on getting a permit for septic and some utilities so we can make that part of camping a little easier. And yeah, that's it. So that's what I got today.